I told you, she knows how to make headlines. I got her to just give me a moment of her busy schedule and got her on the phone. Nicki Minaj, what's up?
Hi, Drama.
What's up, my love? How are you?
I'm good. I cannot complain. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. You sure do know how to make the headlines, Nicki.
Oh my God. I promise I'm never trying when I make headlines.
I mean, you don't have to try too hard these days. You know, headlines kind of come directly to you.
Yeah.
You're a boss-ass bitch. What are you going to do about it? What can you do?
I'm a boss-ass bitch. I don't know. I've been laying low working on this album, and I had no idea that all of this stuff was going to happen. I really didn't.
I mean, that's what happens when you put in hard work. Did you see that the young ladies who have the Boss Ass Bitch record, they got a record deal off that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Congratulations to them. Yeah, I heard about that.
I'm assuming they reached out and said thank you, and you know, even offered you some royalty points. It would only be right?
Drama, shut up. You know damn well what happened. Stop it.
Yo, how does that make you feel when things like that happen? For the record, the people who don't know, the young ladies with PTAF came out and had the audacity to say that they weren't Nicki Minaj fans.
And that I should have tried harder to reach them. I wasn't mad that they said that they wasn't Nicki Minaj fans, because that's being honest. But they said in the interview that, well, we felt like she could have tried harder to contact us. And, you know, I don't blame them. I blame whichever A&R spearheaded that interview, you know, or okayed that kind of talk. Because I guess they don't know what a freestyle is, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I don't expect them to understand, you know? But somebody overseeing them should have told them, well, no, this is what happens in the hip-hop world. People get on other people's beats, and it's called a freestyle, and they put it on mixtapes.
Yeah.
So they don't have to reach out to you.
Yeah.
But I think they kind of wanted it to be an original song with me and them. Like, they wanted to keep their verses on it. And you know, my record company was like, I don't think so. I mean, that would make the song like 6 minutes, because I kind of did a complete song to it.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
you bodied that, by the way.
Thank you.
It's fun. Go ahead.
But I got nothing but respect for the girls, though. Like, sometimes you say things as young artists and just as young people in general that doesn't really sound right. And it rubs people the wrong way, so I don't really hold no grudge against them for that. I just think somebody else should have told them, you know, to say something else.
How did that song even get on your radar? Because, you know, I told you we was in here before you did it, and we was like, man, this would be perfect for Nicki, and I'm so glad you did it. It was so perfect.
Everybody was saying that. Safari was the first person to tell me to jump on it. He let me see it on YouTube, and we was like laughing because, you know, it just seemed so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the stuff that they were saying was mad sexual, and they just didn't look like that's the type to talk that way. So we were just laughing, and you know, but the beat, of course, and the hook is so iconic, I think. And eventually I just got in there, and I was just rapping one day. I wrote down some bars for it. And then one day I was about to go to the studio, and when I was in the shower, I just started freestyling some other shit in my head. Like, what the fuck? This ain't Chanel, nigga? Cut them down? Like, that's all of that. And I went to the studio, and I did it. And then Detail was in the studio with me, producer, and he was like, yo, let's just switch up the beat. Like, let's just create a whole new beat. And so he bodied that beat, by the way. And you know, that was it. I mean, again, I got to shout out the girls because the concept and just the feel of the track is so edgy, and it's so hood, and it's so just, you know, refreshing. So, I mean, they did their thing with that.
Nicki Minaj is on the phone. Speaking of freestyles, too, we now have a version of Danny Glover that is so perfect for the club. Young Thug featuring Nicki Minaj. Now, let me just tell you, a quick story. You know, we were talking about freestyles. shout out to my man Young Thug. You know, I've done a couple interviews and spent quite some time with him, and he said he's not really a fan of people rapping on his beats and freestyles and so forth, and he doesn't really want anybody to get on it. So after you did your freestyle, I texted him. I said, "Is it cool for Nicki to do it?" He said, "Hell yeah, it's cool." So he definitely made an exception when you jumped on Danny Glover.
Well, I appreciate that. I heard about that, but you know, I still wanted to get on it. I just felt it was, you know, Drake suggested it to me, and I chilled for a minute, and I put out "Boss Ass Bitch," and then I was in a club with Young Money, and when that song came out, I saw how people reacted. I saw how people reacted to it.
It was at Greystone, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was there. I was looking for you. It was so crowded over in the second. Yeah, I was there. I was standing right when Drake started DJing. I was right next to the booth. I came in a little late.
Exactly. Oh yeah, because I tried to get out of there a little quick because it was too damn hot. But Drake played it and people reacted crazy to it. So literally, so that means you was there that night. So like
I was there.
6 hours later, I woke up and wrote that freestyle.
Wow.
And I went in, I just called my engineer and said, yo, I want to do something real quick. I went in and I did that. And I was disappointed with the way it came out. So when, it's funny because people was like, yo, so hard, that shit was hard. I was like, I said it came harder. Sometimes like I'll push myself to another limit on the YG verse. Like I rewrote that a couple times, and I thought that was really perfected. But with the Danny Glover joint, I didn't feel like I perfected it. I just kind of was like, you know, I was supposed to be recording a song for my album that day, so I didn't want to spend too much time on it. So I didn't rewrite bars and, you know, have a lot of ether lines in there, in my opinion. So I was like, nobody ain't really gonna pay it no mind. I'm put it out anyway. And sure enough, everybody was going crazy over it. So I'm excited because I love the song. Shout out to Young Thug. I love his melodies.
Yeah.
And just his, like, you know, his rawness. Like, the nigga said, I fuck my bitches' buddies. Like, I was like, you know what? This nigga's on another level. Like, he'll say the most reckless shit.
Yo, Thug is a rock star, man. He got some things in the tuck too. After you did that too, I've been putting Mac on and tell Mac, man, I tried to tell him, and after you did the freestyle, Mac hit me like, yo, where's Thug at? I said, nigga, I've been trying to tell you.
Yeah, Mac told me. Mac was like, yo, I've been like hollering at him on the low. And I'm like, really? So I didn't know you was telling Mac about him.
Yeah, definitely. So it's interesting because I would think it's interesting that you said Drake told you to do it because I would think that would be one of the ones Drake might jump on. You know, he's known to get on.
Probably, no, he think he's slick. He probably ain't jump on it because, you know, Young Thug say he don't want nobody jumping on his record. So he probably just like, let Nicki do it.
Nicki Minaj is on the phone. It's Valentine's Day. I mean, what's up, Nicki? Who's getting the Valentine's gift from Nicki Minaj?
I got a special someone in mind that I want to give a special treat to today.
Yes, who? Tell us, please. It's dead air right now. It's silent.
I'm just saying, like, I got a special person in mind that, you know, might want to unwrap this box tonight. But, you know, we'll see.
Wow. Somebody's in for it tonight, huh, Nick? What is somebody getting Nicki Minaj for Valentine's Day? Like, that's a lot of pressure. Shit.
I don't know. In the past, I've gotten the regular girly stuff, you know, flowers, and I like the girly stuff. I like the simple stuff for Valentine's Day. Like, I like teddy bears and flowers and candy and cards. I like the simple stuff.
Hold on. But wait, Nicki, hold on. Come on. It's levels to this shit. Like, Nicki Minaj just cannot just take a regular teddy bear. I'm not going to believe I can go to Publix or go to Walmart and get Nicki Minaj a teddy bear. And she's going to be like, ooh, thank you, boo.
It's a cute teddy bear. Yes, I am. I like stuff like that.
Oh, you're so Queens. You're so Queens, Nicki.
No, I am. I'm not big on expensive gifts. Like, I'm one of those people that sometimes, well, I like getting people expensive gifts, but I feel funny when people get me expensive gifts. Like, I always feel like, oh, man, I don't know. I just always been like that.
What's an example of a Nicki Minaj expensive gift? Like, can you tell us one?
Like, when people buy me jewelry, you
Okay.
know, it's, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, Tommy Hilfiger one time bought me a rose gold big face Rolex. It was so beautiful. Like, I was overwhelmed. And then when I heard how much it cost, I was just like, it was, I mean, I'll never forget that moment.
Big face.
Shout out to Tommy Hilfiger.
That's about what, like 65, 70 probably? Yeah, we looking at like 65, 70,000.
It was crazy, but sometimes I feel like, oh no, why? But so in terms of like, but on a love level, I also feel the same way. Like, I'll tell people, do not spend a lot of money. Just,
Mm-hmm.
I like the regular things in life. I like quality time and stuff like that.
You make the average man feel like he still has a chance out here, Nick.
But they really do. I like average dudes, actually. To keep it completely honest, I like average, regular dudes.
But somebody in particular is going to be unwrapping a box tonight.
Right. That's the only, yeah.
Okay, all right. I mean, put us on, man. Treat this like People Magazine.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
That'll be the headline on Vlad TV. Nicki Minaj says so-and-so is her Valentine.
No, but I'm super discreet. Like,
Yeah, we know.
I'm not about to do all of that.
Now, I feel like, you dropped this record, Lookin Ass. We got like a new female club anthem. It's ironic because, I will admit, I tried to get you to do Cuffin' Season. When the record dropped,
Yes.
I seen it was Cuffin' Season versus Lookin Ass Nigga. I said, oh, okay, I see what you did there.
See, you see what I did there.
Yeah.
And, the girls are going to win this one. We gonna win this battle, honey. Because dudes is in their feelings about Lookin' Ass Nigga.
I seen somebody post something about, y'all can be with Nicki for Valentine's Day if that's how y'all feel.
Drama, wait. That's just the least of what guys have been posting. But wait, I have to say this.
Okay.
All the real niggas I know fuck with the song.
The song's
So
dope.
if you bitching about the song, something ain't right. Because I'm talking about real niggas done texting me like, yo, I'm so glad you getting these niggas' asses. I'm talking about niggas that really move weight. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So I don't know. If you got a problem with it,
I think
guilty of something.
I think this weekend, as things start heating up, especially when we get into Toxic and Rehab and Live, people are going to feel a little differently about sharing bottles and sharing cups now. Like, it's going to resonate. It's definitely going to resonate. So
I'm so mad that you be talking mad proper and saying some freaking crazy shit. Like, people are going to feel a lot different about sharing bottles and
yeah.
Nah, they should. But you know what? Niggas been dissing us for so many years. Like, I'm tired of you niggas talking about us. Y'all need to man up in 2014 and figure it out. Because now, just to let you know, your girl is going to have an arsenal.
Uh-oh.
Or if your side chick, if you got a side chick, and you try to play her on Instagram or do anything, she got an arsenal now, and she coming for you.
Talk
so
about
you
it.
better not be a looking ass nigga.
Yikes. The Detail worked on this song with you. How'd that happen?
Well, I was in New York, and I don't know if you was out there. What event was that? That was for, I think, the BMI. Yep, it was the BMI thing.
Okay.
When they had given me, like, all these awards, and they honored, like, Cash Money.
I remember that.
And we went out to eat, and Detail was there acting crazy, getting mad drunk.
That was the party
Huh?
Birdman stunning through a party at
Yeah.
what's
At
it called?
Philippe's,
At
yeah.
Philippe's. Yep, there we go.
So,
Detail was acting crazy as normal.
I think so Safari went outside and spoke to him like, yo, when are you gonna, Nicki's about to start working on her album Heavy. And G-Tail was just like, oh, word, I've been trying to get in the studio a while. So they set it up, and we came back to L.A. Safari went in the studio with him, and he played some beats and ideas and concepts. And Lookin Ass Nigga was the first thing that I did with him, actually. It took a minute because I wanted to perfect every line and make every line feel relatable.
Mm-hmm.
But, it came out really good. And what's so crazy is that it's such a short song. We never looked at it as like a single or anything like that. We just looked at it like as a teaser, So when Young Money started working on this compilation album, which I just found out about like a couple weeks ago, I said, let's just put Lookin Ass Nigga on it. I'm working on my album. I don't really want to stop and do a whole bunch of songs for the Young Money album.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just give y'all some original shit from my own album. And we decided, myself and G, my manager, we just decided to put it out with a visual at the same time. And then it happened.
Where did you shoot that video at? It looked like it was like in the middle of Arizona or something.
It was in LA. It was in Cali, but it was like a 3.5 hour drive from LA. It was so cold, like, oh my God, it was so. I don't know what the place is called, but the director Nabil suggested it. He was like, I want to shoot you somewhere where everybody doesn't go, because everybody has these same things that they always shoot at. And he was really particular about it. And I said, look, I'm gonna trust you. This is my first time working with you. I'm gonna override the label, and I'm gonna tell them, yo, we gonna shoot when Nabil wanna shoot.
Yeah.
And I got there, and I wanted to choke Nabil because it was not only freezing cold, but it was windy, and there was a light he was using on me that was so hot that it felt like it was burning my skin off. So on one half of my body, I was freezing cold, and next half of my body, I was burning hot, and the wind was blowing, and it was just like, we felt like we was doing some, Survivor episode in the middle of nowhere. It was nobody there. You got to drive to this crazy-ass location, and it's one of them places you don't want to get stuck at, put it that way.
Were those real bullets you were shooting?
Those are the real bullets. That's a real gun.
Okay. You look like you knew what you was doing over there.
Yeah. They send the dudes, like these dudes that come and they kind of monitor you with the guns. They just taught me. I shot that gun before for a song I did called, a video I did for this song called Roman in Moscow.
Okay.
Williams.
What was that? What type of gun was that?
Huh?
What type of gun was that?
What you said?
What type of gun was that?
Oh, my God. Damn, now you're going to make me look like a girl. I don't know. I don't remember.
You've shot it before, though, so all right, you're doing all right for a female.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shot it before, but we never put the video out. So this time they came, I wasn't real scared. Like, I was like, I'm good. I'll be able to do it. I didn't want to keep on doing it, but I did it. I did it with one gun, and then I was shooting both guns at the same time. And we captured our little moment and kept it moving. Like, those, you see the shells and everything. Like,
yeah.
The only thing I wish that he had, like, raw footage so you can see me shooting it and hear the actual sound, like just without any music. That's the only thing I wish we would have added, because I was like, I hope people know I'm really shooting this gun.
Yeah, it was overall, the video's amazing, though. I mean, you definitely gave us what we needed. New album, Nicki Minaj. Are we doing are we going to see Roman again?
No, Roman is dead.
Oh, rest in peace. I'm sorry. My condolences.
Yeah, my bad. I have to retire that nigga.
So, what's next?
What's next is just a classic album.
Okay.
That's all I can think about right now. I mean, of course, I have, like, my business endeavors and, that stuff, but I'm just working on the album.
Yeah.
Like, nothing else is going to really take precedence over that. I mean, even, like, with all this Fashion Week stuff and everybody, people were inviting me to come to, like, Italy and stuff. I'm just like, it's all good, but when it's all said and done, like, none of that matters to me more than creating a classic album right now in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of that could wait. I don't care about none of that. It's just working. So we got home working it out, and we about to shoot the video for this record called Senile with Wayne and Tyga.
I seen that.
That should be interesting too. I love that record.
Yeah, I'm waiting on that record.
And that's about it. So the Young Money album is coming out on March 10th, Rise of an Empire.
And we're still waiting on the My Nigga remix video.
Yes. My Nigga remix video is coming out. The video is coming out tomorrow.
So the video's out. So we saw the video.
All right. Okay.
You look awesome in the video. It still feels like, with your bars, Nicki, like you know, I feel like you feel like you still got something to prove out here because you're not playing with the bars, if I may say so myself.
I can't play with the bars because people need to realize that I'm not a female rapper. I'm just a rapper.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be called a female rapper anymore. I just want you to give me my props, and if that means I gotta go hard every time, then that's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate people for getting me to the point where I feel like I got a point to prove. Like I feel like winners always got a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I don't get comfortable, and I don't take it for granted. I don't take my fans for granted. I always want to excite them when they hear me. I always want to make them feel proud. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I don't take it for granted. I mean, I'm in a position where a lot of girls would love to be in, so I don't play around with my title and my position in this game. I don't really play with that. So yeah, that's why I come hard every time, and I'm gonna keep coming hard every time. Does
Nicki Minaj think about signing artists? Because I'm sure you get so many women like, "Yo, Nicki, I rap, sign me. What's up?" Like, when is that? When is that level coming?
You know what? I signed an artist. His name is Parker.
What's his name?
His name is Parker.
Okay.
He's from London.
Okay.
And I have a record with him called Remember Me that's going to be coming out really soon.
Okay.
But to be honest, I don't really want to focus too much on signing people until I really leave my mark. You know what I'm saying? I got a long way to go. I got a lot of work to put in, and I don't want to sign people that I can't really take care of and really pour all my energy into them. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that.
Fair enough. You've set quite the mark, Nicki Minaj. I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I know you're in a humble space, but yeah, you've done quite the things in this rap game here. You have a movie.
Well, thank you.
You have a movie on the way. I saw the preview. Looking forward to that.
Yes, I have a movie on the way. The movie's dope. I have a very small role in the movie, but the movie's dope, and I'm honored to be a part of it. It'll be out in April.
Oh, right around my birthday. That'll be fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe I'll come to the premiere and we can celebrate. And maybe we can talk about that thing I keep talking to you about, that I've been talking to you about for all these years. When you're ready to do that thing, like that thing that we haven't done yet, that thing.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? That thing is still on the table. Like, let's not play with it, Nick.
Pause. You know what? When it feels like, pause. I don't know, Donna.
I know.
I'm in album mode right now.
I know. I understand.
But you know what I have been feeling is that I have been feeling lately very spur of the moment-ish. Like,
okay.
I might do anything at any given time.
Okay.
Tomorrow my fans might wake up and have a mixtape. You just don't know. I don't know.
We'll keep this for an off-air conversation. All I'm saying is every week we get new Nicki Minaj bars, which I respect. So, I like I said, these bars is coming. We might as well put these bars into a little, little something to give the people. That's just my thoughts, though. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I might be a little biased. I'm a little biased.
But what happens if, like, I put out one song yesterday and been trending on Twitter for 24 hours about what I don't know. What happens if I say more controversial stuff and it's like, I don't know.
Listen, They gonna be on you. They gonna be on you about everything. You know they.
Exactly.
You was showing love to Malcolm X, and they came at you like you was doing something wrong. I didn't even understand that.
I don't. I don't know if they thought I was referring to Malcolm X as a looking ass nigga, but I would never do that. Like, you know, but I've apologized, and they definitely misconstrued my meaning, and I took it down. But yeah, I was definitely in love. It was definitely saying, like, you know, all these looking ass niggas at Malcolm. But hey, you know what? It wasn't in good taste, and it's down, and that's the end of that.
Yeah. Nicki Minaj, happy Valentine's Day. You know we love you. We got love for you.
Thank you, John.
We love everything that you're doing and accomplishing, and you know whenever you need us, we're here.
I really appreciate you. And can I just shout out Atlanta too? Because I don't even know when I've been out there last, but that's like one of my homes, and I need to make sure that they know I still love them and I appreciate their support.
Yes, we do appreciate that. The city misses you. You know, we had all this snow and everything. You know what I'm saying? It was.
Okay, let me get this straight. Let you get this straight. You did not have a lot of snow. Georgia, I love y'all, but I'm going to need y'all to stop acting like y'all had a blizzard when y'all had 1 inch of snow.
It's no ice trucks. It's no salt trucks. We got snowed in. It was bad.
I'm in New York right now. They dealing with inches, pours, like crazy.
Yeah, and they still had to go to school. I seen that. It's tough.
Right. So it's like a damn blizzard out here. So, Georgia, just be happy that y'all don't got to deal with this crap. Trust me.
Nicki Minaj, it's Valentine's Day. Somebody is getting to unwrap a box tonight. I'm going to let her go handle her business. Y'all know what it is. Let's go.